49-yard line.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. On play action, Wentz. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right, so if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Being chased out left. Now he'll pull it down. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards and a first.
And there's the beauty of Kyler Murray, because we all know he can get it done through the air. Terrific right arm. And nowadays we don't even talk about his height anymore. He's shown that he can see downfield and make throws. But he also possesses wide receiver speed. He can call his own number or scramble and turn it into a big play as well. Kyler Murray, a dual threat at the quarterback position.
A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. On 1st and goal, Drake. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
A gain of 3.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He was trying to get his 2nd touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a 2nd. A couple extra tight ends are in. 3rd and goal from the 1. On the ground with a tight end. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Cardinals draw a bit closer. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if. And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Open man is Samuel, complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
At the 43-yard line.
Wentz now on first down. Man open left side is Brown. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick.
Intercepted by the Cardinals. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
After the safety, remember, they also need to give up the football, and here's the free kick. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Taken from about the 12. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Burke on the return. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to. And if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
3-yard pickup.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
And this is
from the gun, Murray. He's got a man. It's Williams. And he's got the 1st down before being taken down at the 46. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the 1st. On 1st down, it's Drake. He'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Kenyon Drake.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Right back to Drake. And some room to work. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, there's someone who's running the football with a big smile on his face, and that's Kenyon Drake. Because you remember last year he was in Miami, wasn't getting many carries, not a lot of success, but in mid-season ended up in Arizona and became a huge weapon for the Cardinals. 8 touchdowns the second half of the season, utilized really well. Big-time skilled player who can run it and catch it out of the backfield. He has finally found a home and a place for his talents.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Murray a give. This is Drake. And he's going to have this pretty close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 18-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown.
To number 10.
An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals have cut it to within a score.
Trying to make a comeback often appears daunting, but the only way to get there, start small, score, and worry about getting the next one after that.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and the lead is down to 2. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. Wentz now on first down. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And finally out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4. A big play there for the Niners. 45 yards. From the gun, it's Wentz. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Carson Wentz with touchdown pass number 4 on the afternoon. And the 49ers add on to their lead. And he knocks it through.
Makes the score Niners 30, Cardinals 21.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And, that's one he's going to want back. A poor kick, it heads straight out of bounds.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. He starts by handing this off to Drake. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time.
Taken down.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Murray buying time to his left. And this is going to be incomplete.
Partner, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Drake. And to the 46 he goes and no further. So he is well short of the 1st down marker. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down.
Now 4th down.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They're going to try and throw. Going deep for Hopkins. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Cardinals. DeAndre Hopkins.
Arizona.
Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Cardinals, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And this play is not going to work. He's out of bounds, well shy of the goal line, and the try for 2, unsuccessful. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. To return, it's McKinnon. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that. But the rush on Wentz is intercepted yet again. Buda Baker with a pick. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
By the Cardinals.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback. But as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
On 2nd and 11 now. Murray. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Murray's pass intercepted.
Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. So after the INT, here's Wentz. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
45-yard line.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
27.
Some good games around the league here early in Week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Wentz. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Into the red zone, Wentz. Quick slant to Brown. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Gain of 9.
From the 3, 2nd and a yard.
At the 3-yard line.
Wentz to throw again. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Antonio Brown there to make the grab. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
The kick.
And it's up and good.
Makes the score Niners 37. Cardinals 27.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Throwing again. Murray. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
And the Cardinal 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
At the 49ers' 42-yard line.
Murray throwing complete there to Hopkins. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 19. 23 yards the pickup there.
First down, Arizona.
And we've got movement by one of the big boys up front for Arizona. Flag comes in. The full start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Throwing again, Murray. That is caught inside the 5.
Murray's
and they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Touchdown.
Kenyon Drake. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Cardinals have cut it to within a score. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2, they don't get it. Tough there, good pass, hit the hands, he just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays, they're going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first down, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wentz. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 12 yards the pickup. Good enough for an Arizona first.
First down, Cardinals.
And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 9 yards on the first down. Keeper in at 2nd and 1.
12-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
On 2nd down, it's Drake. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That play gets them 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They give it off here to the tight end. Stops short. Down at the 1. Had the broken tackle, but couldn't get it all the way home. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. tight end here on the running play. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Jordan Thomas, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
Makes the score Cardinals 40, 49ers 37.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Wentz to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Chandler Jones in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
To throw is Wentz. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Chandler Jones able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah.